What advantage does using a pulley provide when lifting a heavy object? It reduces the required force. What is a state of thermal equilibrium? A state with no net heat exchange. Which blood cells are responsible for immune function in humans? White blood cells. How does our body respond when oxygen is lacking? Increased breathing and heart rate. In which state of matter does sound travel the fastest? Solid. What is the phenomenon called when light changes direction upon entering another material? Refraction. What is the phenomenon called when the moon orbiting Earth always shows the same face to Earth? Synchronous rotation, tidal locking. What is the region where electrons are located called? Electron orbit. Why do raindrops falling from the sky reach a constant terminal velocity? Because air resistance and gravity are in equilibrium. What do wearable devices that measure heart rate detect? Changes in blood flow. Which planet is the largest in the solar system? Jupiter. What problem can occur if a motor nerve is damaged? Muscles do not respond. How can Newton's third law be expressed? Law of action and reaction. What important resource is produced when rock weathers? Soil. Why is a camera flash effective in dark places? It utilizes the straight line propagation of light. What is the source of the sun's energy? Nuclear fusion. What is the collective term for all chemical reactions occurring within a living organism? Metabolism. Approximately how many light years across is the Milky Way? (100,000 light years). By what method does an air cooler chill the air? Evaporative cooling, using water evaporation. What optical device can converge or diverge light to or from a point? Lens. What is the main effect of increased atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration? Strengthening of the greenhouse effect. What is the property by which organisms maintain a stable internal environment, such as regulating body temperature by sweating? Homeostasis. Are star clusters located inside galaxies or outside them? Inside galaxies. Which type of friction must be overcome for a stationary object to start moving? Static friction. Why is the speed of sound relatively slow in air? Because the particles are more widely spaced. According to the second law of thermodynamics, what always increases in natural processes? Entropy. Which part of the brain regulates human body temperature? Hypothalamus. What is the property of organisms to maintain their internal environment called? Homeostasis. Why must many countries cooperate to solve the climate crisis? Because climate change is a global problem. During the water cycle, what is the process called in which plants release water vapor? Transpiration. What is needed when AI learns from data? Training data. If emotions are not regulated, what impact does it have on learning? Decreased concentration. Why is AI used for climate change prediction? To analyze complex patterns. What is the phenomenon called when light changes direction as it enters a different medium? Refraction. Under what conditions does the law of conservation of momentum hold? In a closed system with no external forces. What determines the direction of magnetic force? The directions of the current and the magnetic field. Why does a car lurch forward when the brakes are applied? Inertia. What is the process called when a substance absorbs thermal energy and sequentially changes from solid to liquid and then to gas? Change of state. What is the phenomenon called when heated material rises upward? Convection. During which geologic era did dinosaurs flourish? The Mesozoic era. Thanks for watching all the way through. Share your science knowledge in the comments. Your support helps us create even more science quizzes. See you in the next one.